Michael's house was a rotting cave. Speaking of burned pizza, sour beer.
Uh-huh.
The living room was a disaster. Empty cans littered the coffee table. TV flickering with static. I hissed like something alive. I slumped on the couch. Diner grease still clinging to my skin from the shift. Michael, my high school buddy, sprawled in a torn recliner, his lanky frame an anarchy tattoo. Half lost in the dim light. He was griping about a busted vid, his voice rough as sandpaper. "This place is cursed," he muttered, kicking a can across the floor. I grunted, too wiped to reply.
Okay.
The rapist paced by the window, his worried body jerking like a puppet with cut strings. We called him therapist, no one knew why. His name was a void, labeled it stuck like dried blood. His eyes flicked the dark outside, his left arm twitching like it was fighting to break free. He was muttering, voice low and sharp. "Don't go out there tonight. It'll tear you apart." His words were blade, and the lights flickered. A low hum crawling through the walls like the house was alive and scared. I shrugged it off. We'd all had nights where the shadows felt too heavy. Past midnight, I grabbed the trash, pizza boxes, you know the rest. Like reeking of regret, Michael just follows me out, muttering about needing air. He's black. Anyway, the back door groaned as we stepped in the yard. The night so dark it swallowed the streetlights. The silence was suffocating, pressing against my ears. Therapist's warning echoed. "It'll tear you apart, you dumbass! You could have waited until tomorrow to clean up, you bastard!" And I felt it. A cold dread twisted my gut. As I tossed the bag into the bin, Michael rose beside me, his breath catching. A guttural snarl ripped through the dark, raw and unhuman. The rapist was out there, crouched by the fence, silhouette twisted, raw, his left arm pointed into the void, his voice a hiss. "It's here! You didn't listen, you fucking cunt!" The hum from the house turned into a pulse in the ground, and I grabbed Michael's arm, pulling him toward the door. But the sound stopped us. Wet, pounding, monstrous, like flesh slamming the earth in a frenzied charge. We ran, hearts hammering, not knowing why, just knowing we had to move. I turned, and that's what I saw. A massive labubu charging across the lawn. Its plus face warped into a leering nightmare grin. Its body was a grotesque mockery of those cutesy figures. Bulbous eyes glowing like dying embers, fur matted with oily filth, and a massive pulsating penis swinging like a grotesque club, its size shattering reality. Its laughter was a piercing screech, splitting my skull as it barreled toward us, the ground quaking under its weight. Michael stumbled, cursing, his eyes wide with terror, as the labubu's gaze locked on him too. We sprinted for the house, legs burning, the creature's obscene appendage slicing the air. I dove through the door, Michael lagging behind in the labubu's monstrous flesh. Grazed my arm, a hot, sickening touch that burned like acid. I scrambled to my feet, slamming the door, but it was caught. Caught on Michael's leg, still halfway out. I looked back through the gap. My blood froze. The labubu had Michael, its massive form looming over him. Its thing throbbed, moving with a life of its own, spearing oily filth across Michael's chest. As it pressed closer, its glowing eyes boring into him. It was doing its thing. Its screeching laughter mixing with Michael's choked screams. The creature's fuller pulsed, its body twitching in a frenzied, unnatural rhythm, like it was feeding on his terror. I yanked the door shut, heart pounding, barely able to process the nightmare I'd seen. The hum in the house was a deafening roar. Now, Therapist stood in the shadows, eyes wild, his voice a snarl. "I told you it's out there, you fucking cunt! It'll break you!" His warning burned into me, and I knew he was right. That labubu wasn't just a monster or a demon. It was a force. A nightmare. let's be a warning. Always listen to people when they say don't go outside. Or maybe, um, or maybe, a massive labubu will charge right at you and rape your friend. This story was dedicated to my friend Michael, who died yesterday due to very similar incidents happening to him. It wasn't a labubu though; it was an actual person. So, yeah. My dick is massive.